Welcome to Brooks Range, Alaska. There is no supermarkets, no sushi restaurants, no any kind of restaurants, no law enforcement. Bush plane dropped me off on the little lake close to Noatak River, so I had to do a little carrying of my equipment, but it's not very far, about maybe 100 yards. I have around 400 miles. It's gonna take me about a month. So far I haven't seen any animals, I mean. There won't be any people here. I just stopped to cook something. I don't want to cook tonight. I cook enough for now and for dinner. And I'm gonna cover as many miles as possible. Yeah, I gotta filter some water and cook rice. Water is straight from Noatak River. It's silty, but not as silty as Yukon. So I got my rice. Really good. It's a sticky rice. And I have pemmican. I make my own pemmican. So I have 8 pounds of it. Initially it was 20 pounds of raw beef to make 8 pounds of pemmican. So I have a lot of beef. I need that. A lot of nutrition. Protein, fat, and I also have dry cranberries mixed with it, so some carbs as well. It can last very long time. For people who don't know, pemmican is Native American food. I like it. Some people say it's bland. I don't think so. Depends how you make it. Actually, I made my first batch of pemmican when I was like 12 years old. I have 20 pounds of rice with me as well. I'm gonna have to find a few lakes to fish for trout to supplement my diet with fresh fish. A lot of mosquitoes here. Oh, there's something in the water, some kind of animal. Oh, look at that. It's caribou. It looks like it's walking against the stream. Wow. Oh, there is a wolf. Look at that on the left bank. Yeah, he's looking at me. He was probably hunting that caribou. He got distracted by me. Yeah. There's another wolf on the other bank. It's a hunt. The caribou is trying to walk against the stream, and the wolves are closing in. Oh, wow. There's more wolves there. It's a pack. Something else is in front of me. Oh, that's a grizzly and two cubs. Look at this. Don't worry, I'm not gonna chase you. Yeah, this is the season when the youngsters are around with mothers. There's more shallow waters right in front of me. Today is raining all day from 9 a.m. and right now it's 5 p.m. You know, I figure I can rest for a day today. I took a nap for about 3 hours. It felt so good because for the last few days I was paddling hard and was like basically sleeping 6 hours a day and didn't have much time to rest. So here I am in my tent, which I like very much. It's still very dry despite all this raining, you know. It traps the warm air inside, and actually I checked this morning, the temperature between inside and outside, it's 10 degrees Fahrenheit, which is really, really good. And it's very big. You can stand upright, and if you need to dress up and everything, it helps. That's why I like the big tents like that. So I have, check it out, I have this bunch of rocks I placed around my tent, so in case of strong wind, it helps too. Yeah, so this is it. I still gonna get out in a few. I can't stay here all day long. I still have to get something to eat. I gotta get my food out. Yeah. I have rice from this morning. There's the pemmican. have honey. I still have to filter some water. Let's filter some water. Okay, let's take a look around. You see the rain clouds? It's everywhere. All around. It looks like I overstayed my welcome. I'm being flooded. It was raining non-stop for 18 hours. Check it out. It just stopped raining, but I don't think it's for long. So it rained so much for the couple of hours that the river came up even more, like at least 3 or 4 feet. It's just getting wider, swifter. The stream goes crazy, you know. I checked my GPS on the way here. It was at some point I was traveling 9 miles per hour. So the the river is extremely fast. And it's still drizzling. I got to the higher ground here. I hope the water doesn't come up that high. Yes, it's unbelievable. It's been raining for a day and a half now, and I see there's some kind of a lake there. You see over there? There's a lake. Yeah, it was like I was so happy to see the lake. Say, oh, I'm gonna do some maybe trout fishing, but then I think it's like even if I catch a fish, what are you gonna cook? Firewood is totally wet. Everything is wet. I have a little stove with me, like a camping stove, but you know, I still need dry wood. Hopefully it just stops raining and clears up, and might have no dry clothes to wear to change, and I was half wet from the paddling 14 miles in the rain, and hopefully just gonna clear out and it's gonna be sunshine. I want to see sun. I boiled some rice and I'm going to boil some more just in case if it's raining again and I can't cook. So I have my pemmican, made it myself for the trip. Just want you to see what it looks like. It tastes so good. A hot meal. This is a fun part of Noatak River. The rapids, I just went through a few of them, big ones. Normally they're class 2, but when the river is high like that after the rain, it goes up to 3. Fortunately, rain has stopped. That was my main concern. It was raining almost 2 days non-stop. At night it was 45 degrees. When I woke up at 2 o'clock in the morning, it was 45. Inside the tent, the nights can be very cold. Yeah, but the rapid part is definitely a wake-up call for me, because I didn't expect it. It was the turn. I came out of the turn and then boom, here it is. A boulder right in the middle of it. I mean, not in the middle, to your right, and I couldn't see it coming from the turn. I quickly came ashore because I don't like what I'm seeing here. You see the dark cloud? Yeah, it might be a lot of rain coming, so I was very fast, like 20 minutes took me to set up everything. My tent is ready here for me to be inside in case of rain. If you notice, I put a lot of rocks inside, all the way around. So if the strong wind comes, nothing's gonna bother me. And also I have my canoe overturned, and I have my other items inside there so it stays dry. Yeah, because something's definitely coming. So I hope it's not gonna be very long, like days or even a day. I'm not that high. I mean, I'm high enough, like 4 feet of the water, but in case of strong rain, it's the water is coming up fast. But it's just beautiful here, and I don't feel like going to tundra to pitch a tent because there are bugs now. It's Tuesday, June 26th. I'll remember that day. It was a hailstorm just like 25 minutes ago. Oh boy, look at my hands. They're orange from the gloves I wear, from buffalo gloves. Yeah, it's transferred to my skin now because it's all wet. So I fortunately had something dry to wear. It was in my dry bag, but it was a hell of a storm because there was so much water coming out from the sky. And check out the mosquitoes. 10 minutes after the rain, they came out. They don't care. I thought they're all gonna die. Yeah, wishful thinking. They're still here. Ah, look at this beautiful place here. Two rivers meet, and Noatak River is right behind me right now. And the other river, which I don't know a name of, is right there, where the mountains are. It's still very windy, which I like a lot, because when there is a wind, there are no mosquitoes. Like a forest. I want to see if I can spot some rabbits. It would be nice to see a rabbit. I wouldn't mind having a rabbit for dinner or for lunch or for any meal of the day. Ah. I want to see how much food they have left. I have 2 weeks to go, and I have 2 bear-proof containers. Basically, that's all my food for a month. Well, for 2 weeks now, because 2 weeks passed already. I ate 2 weeks supply of food. So let's see what we have left. Okay, we have a pot. We have a titanium pot. Plastic bag, almost empty bag of rice, empty container, empty plastic bag, toothbrush, toothpaste. Where's the food? I have salt. I have leftovers of almonds. I got it from Fairbanks, from supermarket. But I do have a full bag of rice. It's 10 pounds. This is good. So I used 2 weeks. I almost used it all. And I have multivitamins, tea bags, half container of honey, and more tea bags, which is not food, right? I have spices, more tea bags, so this is pemmican, the one I made myself at home before I left. Okay, so let's see what we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 27, 27. I also have dried fruits. So, yeah, all this dry fruits. And I have chocolate. I forgot to mention I have chocolate. All right, so let's count how many of these I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. I have 24, and I have 2 bags of dry lemons, multivitamins again, spices again. Okay, that's all I have. So I need to eat 2 bars of pemmican. Let me show you what it looks like. What is that? Okay, this is the pemmican made out of beef, dry cranberries, spices, and salt. So I have 2 of these for 1 day. This is 1 day supply. And I have a cup and a half of dry rice a day as well. And dry fruits. Not much. But that's what I ate for this past 2 weeks. Very cold morning here, 52 degrees. Very chilly, so that's why I made this big fire. I found these big logs by the river there, and about a mile away from here. I had to carry it over. Yeah, I had to filter the water, start the fire going, and all that stuff in the morning, because breakfast not gonna make itself, right? Oh, sun came out. That's nice. Because it's very chilly today. Oh, warming up right away. Sun is very hot. Look how beautiful this is. Wow. I just love these mountains. Oh, weather improved a lot. No wind, sun came out. Beautiful. Ah, it's very nice, very nice. Oh boy, it looks like I'm in heaven now. It's sunny, it's warm, no mosquitoes. I can't believe it. They just gone. Mosquitoes are gone. I went through 240 miles and it was the mosquitoes on the way escorting me, biting me, but here is nothing. What they are? What happened? Wherever they are, please don't visit here. Bear trucks. What a beautiful day. I went on a little hike. I'm not far from my camp. Oh, look at this. Yeah. Another one bites the dust. Don't become a statist, carry a firearm. Today is shooting practice. We're gonna shoot a Brugger Red Hawk 44 Magnum, 6 shots. Okay, let's see what happens. It wasn't too bad, right? I found the river here. This is it behind me. Look at the view. It's simply amazing. The name of the river is Kuguru Rock River. It's a native name. So I just have to find the perfect camping spot. Maybe over there. I can't go against the stream because the stream is too strong. I can't paddle against it. I can line my canoe a little bit. Maybe I'll try to do just that. Oh, it was one hell of a night. It was so windy. You hear that? It was like that all night from about 2 a.m. So I couldn't sleep. And now it's raining. As you see, it's 53 degrees right now. And I hope rain gonna stop soon. Well, it's 2:20 p.m. and it's still raining hard. It's just basically very cold day, 50 degrees right now. And I just have to sit in my tent. Finally, next morning, it's dry enough to find something to burn, because it's a lot of firewood that is not usable anymore. So I boiled the rice very quick. I'm very happy. Look at this. I got rice. Whoa! I have hot tea. Hot. So where's my pemmican? It's right here. Yeah, this is my pemmican again. Look at this. Very nice. But without the rice, obviously I'm not getting enough calories, and without the dry firewood and fire, I won't make a rice, right? Right here. Oh, it feels so good. Beautiful morning. I went to the river, not far from my camp, to do some fishing because I'm really hungry for something fresh. And look what I got. Arctic grayling, very nice. One is lunch and one is dinner, or the other way around. I have two graylings here, salt and pepper, powdered garlic, and it's gonna be ready in about half an hour. I think it's coming along really well. I'd like to talk about bear safety today. A lot of people prefer bear spray when they hiking or camping in the wild. I guess it works if you have no wind, but it's not the case here. For 98% of the time, it's always wind, strong wind. So if the bear, you spray a bear from the, you have only one way to hit the target. If the wind blows straight at the bear. Last trip I had a long rifle, 44 Magnum, and this time I have revolver, Ruger, a Red Hawk. And if you can see, it's brown specifically for defense against grizzly bears. There you go. Flat nose, 305 grain, 44 Magnum. Today is my birthday. I raise my glass to myself. Happy birthday. Thank you. You're welcome. I think you have to celebrate your birthday once in your lifetime alone like that. But that's my take on it. What do you think? No? Okay. The fire is really nice. I can look at the fire for eternity, It's something about the fire. I guess it's just like a primal instinct, like when we were back in Stone Age and the fire kept us alive. What do you think? Wednesday, July 11th. And distance traveled 309 miles. It's been more than 3 weeks now. I'm traveling here on the river. Yeah, this is very dark there. I hope I'm gonna reach my next camp and stop before the rain. What a beautiful day. Yesterday was raining as hell. It was pouring for about few hours and I had to come ashore and hide under the spruce tree, and fortunately it was big enough to shield me somewhat from the rain. And I still was soaking wet and my canoe was half full of water. So today is a beautiful day, and as you see behind me is a spruce forest and there's a beautiful camping site, and I just want to go and do some fishing. Want to try to walk around with a fishing rod, see if I can catch something. So I'm probably gonna go that way because here is too shallow, and let's see what happens. so far I got nothing. It's been about 45 minutes I've been fishing here. I see nothing. Well, right now it's about 8 o'clock in the afternoon, so sometimes timing is everything. Maybe I'll try tomorrow morning, first thing in the morning when I wake up. So I came back here this morning and tried to fish and nothing. Then came in early afternoon, tried to fish, nothing again. But you know, I don't give up that easy, so I came back tonight. It's past 8 p.m., so look what I got. This is Arctic char. It's from salmon family. It's a nice big fish. Looks very nice. Orange on the inside. I ate half of the salmon. I mean Arctic char, but it tastes like salmon. It's really, really good. It's really, really good. I'm gonna take half and gonna eat that tomorrow for lunch. And time is 10:16 p.m. So I'm gonna be heading to my camp. Let me see, I got my watch in the water. It shows temperature. All right, let's check it out. Oh, it's not that bad. It's 57 degrees. Oh, look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ducklings. No, it's 7. Yeah, look at this. This is really nice fat salmon. It's gonna last me a couple of days. It is beautiful. I came here to pack my stuff and go and to my canoe, and I put canoe on the water and I noticed right away it starts sinking. It started leaking like crazy. and I came to find 4 large holes in the hole below waterline. So somebody was messing with my canoe when I was gone fishing. Large animal, you guess who that might be. And it goes all the way through. I don't know if you can see good. It's very tough material to puncture. I have emergency patch. I see if it works. It's large area. I'll see what I can do. My canoe is leaking slowly. I patched up the large holes and there are more holes on the back. So I had to use Gorilla tape, which I had with me, and let's see if it holds up. I have no more resources left right now. Check it out. There were more teeth marks right here on the rubber, and of course he has bitten through, and there were holes on the inside too, so that's where it was leaking from. So I had to make a patch inside and outside from Gorilla tape. Let's see if it holds up. I was able to patch my canoe with Gorilla tape, and it considerably slows down the leakage. Now it's been an hour and a half and I have a little bit of water, but I can go on like that forever, and I have more Gorilla tape. I think that bear visited me when I was asleep at night. Usually I take my canoe very close to the tent, you know, but this time I didn't do that. This is the only time I didn't take my canoe close to the tent. It was kind of away. What a beautiful place here. Check it out. Spruce trees. Right there, river. It's kind of secluded from the wind for the most part. Noatak River is right there. I got my fire and I have my salmon. Get out of here. Flies all over it now. Oh yeah, beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, I'm gonna eat that very soon. I think dinner is ready here. All the way around. Right here. Ooh. Mmm. Mmm. In the middle is still a little bit raw. Just a little bit. Okay. A little bit more time on charcoal. Maybe another 5-7 minutes and it will be ready. Salmon is really tasty. Look what I have. This is caviar, right? About 9 hours ago I put a little salt on it. Not little, I put a good amount of salt here, so it's kind of cures and prevents bacteria from forming, and you can eat that. It tastes very, very good. If you ever try that, you know that. Yeah, look at this. Omega-3 fatty acids. So I have food for tonight, tomorrow, lunch. I'll be good for a few meals. Very cold morning here. It was raining all night, and there was lots of mosquitoes there. Oh, it was raining hard and stopped again. It was so cold, and you appreciate sun even more when you don't see it. You appreciate good weather. And I want to say it was a very good trip. I had a lot of fun. I went through 17 miles of rapids in the beginning of the trip, first week of the trip. After the river came up so fast, after 2 days of raining, and everything was flooded, no gravel bars. All banks were flooded very high, and even high banks were flooded. So I had rainy days, I had good days, I had all kinds of weather, hot and cold, from 46 to 82 degrees. I had excellent time fishing, eating salmon, Arctic char, grilling. Wild country. It's like no law enforcement, no restaurants. You do everything yourself. I mean, you have a revolver, so that's the police. You're the police, and the bear is the criminal, right? Or some people view it differently. They say you're a criminal, you're trespassing, and the bear is the police, and you're the bad guy. But I view it as I'm a free man passing through wild country, and the bear being a bear, looking for something to eat. That's why he tried to chew up my canoe. It's still leaking, but I'm gonna make it. So it is excellent trip. I love every minute of it. Noatak village. When you least expect it, in the middle of wilderness, I can't believe I'm seeing it. Right out of nowhere. Here it is, Noatak village. Alright, this is the end of my journey. It was fun. I guess I see you again in Alaska next year, or maybe sooner. Take care.